You own the entire city of Shanghai. What, is this whole place your private playground? Lin Lan spun around and spat. I don't own the city, but dealing with a pathetic bottom feeder like you, that's child's play. Zhang Cheng cracked a devilish smile. I'd actually love to see you try.
Shen Cheng speaks up. And this Karen lady, Lin Lan, gives him the side eye. She's like, who do you think you are? Since when do you get a say in Mang City business? Shen Cheng introduces himself. I'm Shen Cheng, private secretary to the chairman of Mingsheng Group, Jiang Chenghong. Jiang Cheng is our chairman's grandson. My boss is personally tracking this case from the capital. And he's authorized me to handle everything. The moment she hears that name, Lin Lan's face turns pale. Mingsheng Group? Oh, she's cooked. Over here, Wang Tongming and Qi Yuan are sweating bullets. They had no idea Jiang Cheng was the actual heir to a multi-billion-dollar empire. The chairman of Mingsheng is a national-level final boss. No wonder Jiang Cheng was acting so unbothered and flexed so hard. Plus, Chairman Jiang Chenghong didn't just build an empire with business. His older brother is a legendary high-ranking government official. We're talking front row at national parades level of clout. Shen Cheng hits Lin Lan with that high-level aura. So Mrs. Lin, how do you plan on compensating young Master Jiang for today's mess? Faced with a literal titan, Lin Lan's final boss energy vanishes. She's speechless, thinking, wait, why do I have to give him an explanation? Did someone swap my script? While the mom is glitching, her entitled son, Wang Hao, jumps in. Are you kidding? That country bumpkin hit me. It's all on camera. Why should we compensate you? You should be paying me. Shen Cheng claps back instantly. According to the logs, you started the fight. My client only acted in self-defense, and then you tried to shank him with a knife. That's why my client had to use self-defense a second time. You started the whole thing, bro. We're actually the ones who should be suing you for attempted assault. Wang Hao loses it. What kind of cap is this? I'm the victim here. Look at him. Does he look like he has a scratch on him? Before he can finish, Lin Lan screams, "Shut your mouth, you idiot!" This spoiled brat is totally confused. He's thinking, what's wrong with mom? Is this country bumpkin actually some hidden high-tier boss we can't touch? After roasting her son, Lin Lan forces a fake smile. Look, this was all just a misunderstanding between kids. It's not that serious, right? Shen Cheng turns to the old man in charge. You're Chief Kai, right? I didn't realize your precinct was so short-staffed that a local precinct chief has to personally handle a simple scrap. Chief Kai starts glazing immediately. I just happened to be in the area. By the way, how's Mr. Jiang Chenghong's health? I was lucky enough to attend one of his banquets once. I have massive respect for him. Please give him my regards. Shen Cheng adjusts his glasses. I'll pass that on. But if Mr. Jiang Chenghong hears you were here today taking sides, he probably won't be very happy. Suddenly, Lin Lan's phone starts buzzing. She sees the caller ID and answers with zero confidence. Hello, Secretary Dupo. What are your orders? The man on the other end sounds cold. Orders? I wouldn't dare. I heard you're the one calling all the shots in Man City now. Lin Lan panics. Secretary Du, please don't joke like that. I'd never try to overstep. Secretary Du warns her. Lin Lan, you and your husband Wang Gang are both in the system. Remember, don't do anything that ruins the Shi'is unity. If this blows up, even I won't be able to save you. Lin Lan thinks to herself. Is Secretary Du calling me just because of this one kid? She replies. Thank you for the guidance. I see the light now. What should I do next? Secretary Du says, just don't go down the wrong path. Your husband wears a badge for the people. Tell him to tuck his tail in and stop acting like he's the main character. Lin Lan stammers, yes, of course. Today was my son Wang Hao's fault. I'll make sure he gives this young brother a sincere apology and full compensation. As she hangs up, Lin Lan lets out a massive sigh of relief. Chief Kai watches her and realizes, Ma City is a global hub, and if Secretary Du is getting grilled by the Jiang family patriarch, then Jiang Cheng's backing is literally sky high. Realizing he's on the wrong side, he runs over to Jiang Cheng, wagging his tail like a dog. Young Master Jiang, I just remembered I have some urgent business at the station. Next time, dinner's on me. Come by the station for some tea whenever you're free. Watching the tables turn 180 degrees, Wang Tongming and Qi Yuan are left with their jaws on the floor. Then, Lin Lan drags Wang Hao over and acts all humble. Little Jiang, I clearly didn't raise my son right. I'm so incredibly sorry for what happened today. Please forgive us. Jiang Cheng sees Wang Hao's salty face and asks, What's wrong, Wang Hao? Not feeling it? Let me tell you something. You're not the only one with a daddy in this world. Usually I'd say, leave a door open for the future. But since we're never meeting again, I don't need to give you a way out. Wang Hao snaps. My mom and I already backed off. What more do you want? Jiang Cheng replies coolly, I remember you tried to shank me. If I wasn't built different, that knife would be in me right now. I'm an only child, you know. How about this? If that knife, accidentally, ends up in you today, we'll call it even. What? Lin Lan screams. How is my only son too? How can you be so cruel? Shen Chong stops her. Mrs. Lin, watch your mouth. Your son was the one who pulled the knife first. The Jiang family only has this one heir. If he had actually gotten hurt, this wouldn't be ending with just a simple apology. Wang Hao shouts. Do you even know who my dad is? Wang Gang, you think we're actually scared of you? Lin Lan immediately covers his mouth. Shut up! Secretary Du already called. Do you want to destroy your father's career? Just forget it. She bows her head. Young Master Jiang, it's all Hao's fault. I'm apologizing for him. Please don't hold a grudge. Even Wang Hao has to fold. Sorry. Today was my fault. Please forgive me. Jiang Cheng doesn't even look up. He's literally just playing a game on his phone. Wang Hao's blood is boiling. What do you actually want? Just say it. Jiang Cheng calmly replies. I already told you. Do what I said, and we're done. Wang Hao glares. That's impossible. I already apologized. Don't push your luck. Qi Yuan thinks to himself. I mean, I hate Wang Hao too, but is Brother Jiang being a bit too savage right now? Jiang Cheng says coldly. If you think you're good, then just walk away. But only if you can handle the consequences that follow. Wang Hao groans. Why are you targeting me like this? You're just using your power to bully me. Jiang Cheng stays chill. Oh, now you're the victim because you got slapped? If I was just some random guy, you would have ruined my life by now. When you pulled that knife, why didn't you talk about using power to bully then? Wang Tongming listens and realizes Jiang Cheng is right. This world has levels. If it were anyone else, Wang Hao would have deleted them, and their family would be living in fear for the rest of their lives. Jiang Cheng continues. Wang Hao, I have all the time and money in the world. Letting a trash-tier human like you run wild only means more innocent people get bullied. I'm just doing a bit of pest control. Right then, Wang Hao's phone rings. He listens for a second and his face goes ghost white. Dad, what are you saying? I don't believe it. His dad, Wang Gang, explains. Old man Jiang is a war hero, with more medals than you have brain cells. I can't help you this time. I told you 1,000,000 times. The higher you climb, the more careful you have to be. Your actions represent the whole family. You're almost 30, son. Use your head. We worked too hard to get here. Are you really gonna throw everything away just because of your ego? Hearing this, Wang Hao's spirit completely breaks. His whole body is shaking as he hangs up the phone. He walks to the table and picks up the knife with a trembling hand. If I do this, if I stab myself, are we really done? Wang Hao raises the knife, gritting his teeth. You better keep your word, Jiang Cheng calmly replies. Of course. Unlike you, I actually have honor. Wang Hao doesn't hesitate. He drives the knife straight into his other arm and lets out a blood-curdling scream. Lin Lan bursts into tears, fumbling for her phone. My baby, you idiot! Someone call an ambulance, fast! Wang Hao staggers, blood dripping everywhere. The debt is paid. Jiang Cheng nods. Yeah, we're even. Now get out of my sight. A moment later, the ambulance arrives. Lin Lan frantically shoves her son inside. Quick, get him to the hospital. His arm better not be permanently ruined. Wang Hao and his goons finally beat it, while Wang Tongming and Qi Yuan told our boy Jiang Cheng they'd catch him later, with Wang promising a formal apology for dragging him into all this drama. Jiang Cheng just played it cool. Don't sweat it, we're homies. If you need anything, just give me a shout. Once the coast was clear, Shen Xiang escorted Jiang Cheng to his whip. Young Master Jiang, hop in, let me drive you back to the crib. They both slid into the car, and Jiang Cheng was vibing. Damn. This ride is actually smoother than a Rolls-Royce. Shen Xiang flexed with a smile. This is a custom-built beast, specifically for Chairman Jiang's use in Macau. It's yours to use whenever you want to flex. He then pulled out a mysterious card and handed it to Jiang Cheng. Also, when I came here, Chairman Jiang told me to give you this. He's been holding on to it for you for over 10 years. He said you should spend it however you want. The bigger the scene, the better. He wants the world to know who you are, so NPCs don't try to mess with you ever again. Jiang Cheng took the card, feeling a bit shook. Spend without limits? Go as big as possible? Just how much bank did his great-uncle actually leave him? A bit later, the car pulled up to the villa. Shen Xiang walked him to the door and said, If you need the whip, just take it whenever. If there's nothing else, I'll head out. Call me if you need anything, boss. Jiang Cheng waved him off. Bet, see ya. Right then, his phone started blowing up. Jiang Cheng picked up. Hello? On the other end, old Jiang's voice boomed. You finished up all that drama and didn't even think to call your old man? Jiang Cheng walked over to Yu Yan while asking his dad. Yo, they were saying I have a great uncle. What's the deal with that? Old Jiang sighed. That's a long-ass story. I'll tell you when the timing is right. But right now, I'm not in the mood for a lore dump. Jiang Cheng figured his dad probably got roasted by Grandpa and the great uncle earlier. Still can't tell me? The suspense is literally killing me over here. Old Jiang let out a heavy sigh. Anyway, you know your grandpa isn't just some random NPC now. Listen closely. Don't go out doing anything stupid and watch what you say. Also, if you run into any more mid-tier trash like that kid today, just call your dad immediately. Jiang Cheng thought it was hilarious. Didn't his dad just tell him to be cautious, only to call a family like Wang Hao's mid-tier trash? He laughed and said, I gotcha, Pops. Talk to you later. As soon as he hung up, Yu Yan finally spoke up. Big brother Jiang, the bath is ready and dinner is served. Do you want to wash up first? Or eat? Before she could finish, Jiang Cheng pulled her into a tight hug, his hands already wandering over her curves. Honestly, I'm not really hungry for food right now. And just like that, another legendary battle commenced, but since the censors are breathing down the author's neck, we're skipping the spicy details. Hey. Time skipped to the next day, and Jiang Cheng showed up at a local shop. He walked in and greeted Wang Tongming, Principal. You called me out this early? Is your house not selling or what? Wang Tongming replied, Stop capping, bro. It's already 1 p.m. I barely slept after yesterday. I had no idea you were such a high-level, hidden boss. Jiang Cheng acted cool. Are you really that much of a coward? For real? Wang Tongming slurped his noodles and shot back. Qi Yuan is the coward. It's lucky you didn't get hurt, otherwise, if his old man found out, Qi Yuan would have been literally deleted from the family tree. Jiang Cheng laughed. Don't be so dramatic, alright? Wang Tongming said, Bro, your identity is literally insane. You got caught up in this because of him. Finding out the truth out of nowhere is enough to give anyone a heart attack. If you'd told us sooner, we could have at least prepared our souls. He thought to himself, I've seen plenty of big shots and high-tier events, but the real ones at the top always stay hidden in the shadows like Jiang Cheng. On the surface, he's just the son of a small construction boss, but his bank account is a total cheat code. While he was zoning out, Jiang Cheng spoke up again. I don't care how much money anyone else has, because no matter how big their background is, they aren't richer than me. Why even talk about it? Wang Tongming thought, wait, why does that line sound so suspiciously familiar? He put down his chopsticks and asked, The other day when we were drinking, you mentioned wanting to buy a building near my place, right? Jiang Cheng nodded. Yeah, I'm planning to use it for my new headquarters. Wang Tongming stood up immediately. Bet. Let's finish these noodles and go shopping. A short while later, they arrived at the project site. A manager ran over to greet them like they were royalty. Young Master Wang! Young Master Jiang! You've arrived! Please, step this way. Wang Tongming smiled and said, I picked the best spot for you. The east side has 3 towers left. The south is sold out, and the center is being used as a hotel. You can buy 1 floor or multiple floors. What do you think? If you don't vibe with it, I'll take you to another spot. Seeing his professional side, Jiang Cheng realized the rumors about Wang being a useless rich kid were total cap. Our boy walked over to the model and pointed, Is that building over there already sold? The manager replied, The east tower hasn't been sold yet. Jiang Cheng nodded. Cool, let's go check it out. They walked over to a massive layout map while Wang Tongming hyped it up. Our management and operating standards are all 5-star international quality, Jiang Cheng just asked. So, what's the damage? How much? The manager chirped. Young Master Jiang, the current market price for our Wanzhong project is 20,000 per square meter. Wang Tongming cut him off. Alright, give him the real bottom line price. Don't play around with that market stuff. The manager looked a bit flustered and replied, Young Master Wang, that is the market price. But our lowest internal rate is 18,000 per square meter. Since he's your friend, we'll obviously use the internal VIP price. Wang Tongming patted Jiang Cheng's shoulder and grinned. 18K is the employee rate, but today, let's just call it 16,000 per meter and call it a day. Jiang Cheng was impressed. A 4,000-point difference? Real estate really is just a game of fleecing the sheep and sucking the life out of normal buyers. But honestly, for this prime location, that price was a total steal and a very sincere offer. The manager looked stressed and stammered. Young master, this isn't really following protocol. I need to report this to the main office first. Wang Tongming waved it off. Don't worry about it. I'll just give my dad a quick call and handle it. The manager could only bow and agree. Yes, sir, he thought to himself. The crown prince really doesn't play by the rules, does he? Once the deal was set, Wang Tongming turned to Jiang Cheng. So, which unit caught your eye? Jiang Cheng looked him dead in the eye and asked, How much for the entire building? Hearing this, the manager's jaw literally hit the floor. The whole building? He thought Jiang Cheng was just some rich kid buying a small office. But this man is a straight-up megalodon. No wonder young Master Wang was acting like his personal guide. Wiping sweat from his forehead, he stammered. Young Master Jiang, if you buy the whole tower at the lowest price, it'll be about 6.5 billion. Jiang Cheng didn't even blink. I'll take the whole thing. By the way, is there a big bank branch nearby? One that can handle a multi-billion transfer in one go? The manager nodded frantically. Yes, we can bring the contracts with us so we don't have to keep running back and forth. Jiang Cheng agreed. Good. Let's wrap this up in one shot. Wang Tongming added, call the branch manager and tell them to get everything ready for a VIP. The manager was grinning like he'd just won the lottery. Right away, sir. His heart was pounding out of his chest. Usually, selling 1 or 2 units is enough to pop champagne, but selling an entire tower? This one commission check is more than 5 years of his salary. This was the peak of his entire career. Cut to a bit later at the bank. As soon as Wang Tongming and Jiang Cheng walked in, the branch manager sprinted over. Young Master Wang, you're here! Your presence is a total honor for our bank. Please, come inside for some tea. Wang Tongming introduced him. Manager Shu, I'm here to introduce a real big fish today. This is my brother, Jiang Cheng. This man is a much bigger deal than I'll ever be. Seeing this, the manager thought, wait, is the Crown Prince actually acting respectful toward this guy? Anyone who can make young Master Wang act like this must be a hidden final boss. He rushed over to shake hands. Young Master Jiang, it's an honor. Thank you for choosing us. I'll make sure you get the absolute best service. Jiang Cheng kept it professional. Manager Shu, no need for the formalities. Let's just get to the main event. They headed to a private room where a cute staff member started pouring tea. The manager asked, so, young Master Jiang, what can we do for you today? Jiang Cheng pulled out his card. I'm buying a tower from Principal Wang's family and need to make a transfer, he thought to himself. The key is to do this in one single payment. Once it clears, I'll trigger my consumption critical hit. This is my biggest spend yet. Let's see what kind of multiplier I get. The manager agreed. Of course. Let me take your card and my team will handle it. How much are we transferring? He figured buying an office building would be a few $100 million at most. Nothing too crazy. Jiang Cheng smiled and dropped the bomb. Let's start with 5.5 billion. I'll transfer the rest in the second round. The manager nearly jumped out of his skin. Young Master Jiang, did you just say 5.5 billion? Please tell me I didn't just mishear that. Checking Manager Shu's vibe, Jiang Cheng's like, is there a problem? Inside, he's thinking, can a bank this big really not handle 5.5 billion? If he can't transfer the full amount, his crit multiplier card is going to waste. He needs that full 5.5 billion drop to maximize the cash back. Looking at the card, Manager Shu realizes it wasn't issued at his branch. The guy wants to move 5.5 billion, meaning his balance is way higher. He's wondering which lucky branch managed to bag such a high-tier whale. Putting on his best it's complicated face, Zhu says, Mr. Jiang, a massive transfer like this can't be done in one go. Jiang Cheng is shook. Wait, why not? Shu gives him the corporate talk. Large transfers need a heads up, and the branch doesn't have that much liquidity on hand. Internally, he's salty. You keep your money at another branch but come here to withdraw? Now I have to find 5 billion in new deposits just to balance the books. What a headache. Jiang Cheng sees right through him and drops the bait. Manager Shu, your branch is the biggest in M City. Tell you what. If you can move this 5.5 billion right now, I'll open a new account here and drop a casual 10 billion deposit. You could hear a pin drop. Manager Shu literally jumps out of his chair, eyes wide. Come again? 10 billion. Wang Tongming, sitting nearby, is questioning reality. Even the real estate manager who just walked in is sweating bullets, thinking, is this how the 1% live? Spending 5 billion and then instantly depositing 10? These guys treat billions like it's pocket change. Even my own boss isn't this much of a high roller. Stuttering like a glitchy NPC, Shu asks, Mr. Jiang, 10 billion. You for real? Jiang Cheng rubs his chin. Minimum 10 billion. Maybe even dozens of billions if you get this done. Can you handle it or not? Our boy is thinking. If that 5.5 billion triggers the multiplier, even a measly 2x crit gives me 11 billion. There's no way my luck is so bad I only hit the minimum multiplier, right? Wang Tongming and Shu are absolutely floored. Bro, even Wang's dad would struggle to pull dozens of billions in cash on short notice. Shu's brain is short-circuiting. If he pulls this off, he'll smash his quotas for the next year. Seeing Shu zoned out, Jiang Cheng pressures him. So, manager, can you do it? No transfer now, number 10 billion deposit later. Simple. Shu nervously asks. Does it really have to be in one single transfer? Wang Tongming tries to play peacemaker, patting his shoulder. Jiang Cheng, no need to be so strict, we're bros. Splitting it into a few chunks is fine. Jiang Cheng shakes his head. Too much work, I'm a busy man. Manager Shu, yes or no, don't waste my time. He's actually thinking. If I split the transfer, my system rewards are gonna get nerfed. I'm not losing that bag. Manager Shu stands up and pulls out his phone. Mr. Jiang, give me a sec to make a call. He knows people with 10 billion in liquid cash are rarer than shiny Pokemon. He has to secure this VIP. Not just for the stats, but for the insane networking opportunity. Jiang Cheng waves him off. Take your time, manager. Shu bows. You guys relax for a bit. I'll be right back. Once they're alone, Wang Tongming lets it out. Jiang Cheng, you're flexing way too hard. 5 billion spent and you still have 10 billion left? I'm actually salty right now. Jiang Cheng just smirks. Since when does the son of the richest man get jealous of anyone? Wang gets philosophical. For real, I've never seen that much cash in my account. After meeting you, my confidence is basically zero. It's just one shock after another. Jiang Cheng pats him. This is just the tutorial phase, bro. Get used to it. Our boy thinks to himself. It's true. Most of these richest guys have their wealth tied up in assets and bank loans. Having dozens of billions in pure, spendable cash? That's the real Giga Chad move. Wang jokes. Hey, does your dad need another son? Jiang Cheng laughs. He's good on sons, but he's constantly nagging me for a grandson. Wang realizes he just got played. Wait, I treat you like a bro, and you want me to be your son? Jiang Cheng just laughs and says nothing. 10 minutes later, Shu returns with a massive grin. Mr. Jiang, I talked to the big bosses. They approved the transfer, but it'll take about an hour to prep. Jiang Cheng nods. No biggie. Shu's flattery is on another level now. Mr. Jiang, so young yet so loaded. It's truly inspiring. On behalf of the bank, thank you for choosing us. I'm at your service for life. While we wait, I've ordered a Centurion break card for you, our highest tier. It comes with total VIP perks for travel, housing, and anything else you need. Jiang Cheng's like, sure, sounds good. Suddenly, a total baddie walks in. Shu introduces her. Mr. Jiang, meet Chu Yan, our top staffer and also my niece. From today, she's your personal assistant for anything you need at this bank. Chu Yan steps forward, showing off her impressive curves and adjusting her glasses. Hello, Mr. Jiang. I'm Chu Yan, and it's a pleasure to serve you. Seeing her assets, Jiang Cheng feels the heat. Damn, is M-City just full of baddies? Every corner I turn, there's another waifu. Is this a hidden system perk or what? Wang Tongming pipes up. Yo, Manager Shu, I've been a client forever. Where's my personal assistant? Am I not worthy? Shu laughs nervously. Mr. Wang, don't put me on the spot. I wasn't the one who handled your card back then. If you're not happy with your current service, I'll switch it up right now. Wang Tongming waves him off. Forget it. 30 years east? 30 years west? Just wait until I'm even richer, then you'll see my true power. Shu just smiles. Mr. Wang is quite the comedian. I'll pick someone just as capable as Chu Yan for you later. Chu Yan gets to work, turning her laptop toward Jiang Cheng. Please review the details, Mr. Jiang. If everything looks good, sign right here. But Jiang Cheng isn't even looking at the screen. He's lost in her scent, thinking, this girl is a walking temptation. Is she trying to break my cultivation focus? A bit later, Chu Yan brings out a box with 2 cards. Mr. Zhang, your Titanium Centurion credit card is ready with a 20 million limit to start. Plus, here's your new debit card. All your perks are in this booklet. Jiang Cheng takes them. Thanks for the hard work. Chu Yan bows low. It's my honor to serve you, Mr. Jiang. Flashback to a few minutes ago. Manager Zhu told Chu Yan, niece, you better lock in with Mr. Jiang. Get close to him. It's for the good of the family. Chu Yan obediently replied, I got you, uncle. Shu's logic. Chu Yan is only 3 years older than Jiang Cheng. If they spend enough time together, nature will take its course. Plus, with her talent and his backing, she'll be vice president in no time. He watches them talk, hoping his niece can secure a special connection with Jiang Cheng to become his family's ultimate support pillar. An hour later, the cash is ready. Shu says, Mr. Jiang, Mr. Wang, the funds are prepped. Let's start the transfer. Jiang Cheng tells Wang Tongming, all right, Principal Wang, get the contract out. Let's sign and move the money. The moment it's done, the system pings. Ding! Consumption crit card used. Congrats, host. You hit a 5x multiplier. Total crit amount, 27.5 billion. Jiang Cheng's face drops. Only a 5x? That's the lowest it's ever been. Wang Tongming sees his annoyed face and gets confused. The transfer went through. You're officially the owner of the building now. Why the long face? Manager Shu starts sweating again. Mr. Zhang, the transfer was successful. Please double check. He's panicking. Did his bank account just go dry? He doesn't deposit that 10 billion. I'm finished. Jiang Cheng just nods. Yeah, I see it. Our boy sighs, trying to stay positive. Why am I even sad? Even if the crit was low, as long as I have the system, I'll never run out of bread. Right then, another ping. Ding! System leveled up twice. You now earn $2 every second just by existing. Host, Jiang Cheng. Level 12. System fund, 1-886-410. Current passive, $2 per sec. Express. 6.12 B10B. Item list updated. Bad luck card. An air ender card. Some basic and mid-tier cashback cards. Skills include flexible tongue, deep soulful eyes, mind reading, danger sense, and pro driving. The 27.5 billion crit has hit the account. Host. Would you like to withdraw now? Jiang Cheng realizes the 5.5 billion spend pushed him straight to level 12. He calculates. $2 a second is $172, 800 a day. Over 62 million a year for doing nothing. He hits the withdraw button. Seeing Jiang Cheng stay silent about the deposit, Manager Shu is losing his mind. He's sweating buckets and stammers. Mr. Jiang, about the deposit. Just then, a female staffer bursts in panting. Manager Shu! A massive deposit just hit our branch's system. Shu jumps. How much? The girl gasps. 27.5 billion. Wang Tongming's head spins so fast he almost gets whiplash. Manager Shu is just standing there with a total derp face, his brain completely fried. After seeing that fat 27.5 billion deposit hit the account, Director Tu couldn't keep his cool, ducking into a corner to cheer like he just won the lottery. He was thinking, betting my whole career on Mr. Jiang was a gigabrain move, because now he hadn't just hit his 10 billion quota, he had nearly tripled it, smashing his 3-year target in a single day. Meanwhile, Wang Tongming was still buffering in shock, thinking, Jiang Cheng just dropped 5.5 billion into my company, and a minute later, another 27.5 billion shows up? Who even is this guy? He finally turned to him and asked seriously, Yo, for real though, does your family literally own the central bank or something? Jiang Cheng just laughed and replied, Bro, if my family owned the bank, they wouldn't insult me with such a tiny amount of pocket change. Hearing this, Director Tu and his niece just stood there with their souls leaving their bodies. Wang Tongming gasped. What do you mean a little money? Which one of us has a broken brain? You're calling 27.5 billion small? Jiang Cheng replied. Nah, it's not that. I just expected the bag to be a bit heavier, you know? Wang Tongming sighed, thinking Jiang Cheng was regretting the house purchase, but realized he was just mad he didn't make even more money, reminding him of his dad's advice that there's always a bigger shark in the ocean. Jiang Cheng turned to the director and said, Director Tu, go ahead and transfer that final 1 billion into the account from earlier. The director bowed low. Right away, Mr. Jiang. While Jiang Cheng calculated his next move, the Drizin shares were secured, and in 2 days, he'd use this bankroll to farm the U.S. stock market and double his money again. Wang Tongming reminded him, Don't forget about those stocks, I told my old man, and he gave me another 300 million to make it an even 400 million. Even if it's just pennies to you. Jiang Cheng patted his shoulder. Relax, we'll talk business over lunch. I've got 2 more buddies in Shanghai joining us. If there's money to be made, the whole squad eats. Wang Tongming gave a huge thumbs up. Spoken like a true G. Everything's settled here. Let's go grab some high-tier grub and talk shop. He stood up and waved. Director Tu, we're heading out. Peace, the director replied. Safe travels, young masters. Call me anytime you need anything. Literally anything. Once they left, Director Tua collapsed into his office chair and let out a massive sigh of relief. Chu Yan saw this and asked, Uncle, what's up with the sigh? You just hit the biggest deposit in history. You should be celebrating. He took a sip of water and muttered, It's nothing. I just feel like a total failure at 40 seeing a kid flex that hard. My soul hurts. Chu Yan rolled her eyes. Uncle, are you really humble bragging right now? Most people would die to be in your position. Don't start acting like Mr. Jiang, complaining about 20 billion being too little, while I'm out here surviving on a basic salary, Director Tula asked. By the way, that transfer was legit, right? Chu Yan nodded. Don't worry, we ran the checks. That money came straight from the overseas U.S. stock market. Director Tua thought to himself, Makes sense. If that kind of cash was sus, the feds would have swiped him long ago. He then looked at her seriously. Chu Yan, from now on you're his personal assistant. Satisfy his every request, don't let your uncle down. Chu Yan replied, I got it, uncle. I'll give him the 5-star VIP treatment. Director Tu nodded, thinking, I'm playing the long game here. She's at the age to find a boyfriend, and if they vibe. Chu Yan cut him off, embarrassed. Gosh, uncle. Stop. Director Tu just chuckled. You know what I mean. A whale like Jiang Cheng is a 1 in a billion find. If we stay in his orbit, you'll be sitting in my chair in a few years. Back with Jiang Cheng at the Peace Hotel, the squad was already vibing. Wang Zheng laughed. Old Jiang, finally! Didn't know you were tight with young Master Wang too? Xin Fen added. Small world, huh? We saw your car got wrecked on the news. You good, bro? Jiang Cheng put an arm around Wang Tongming. I'm chill. The car is fixed already. The principal here handled everything for me. Wang Zheng was confused. Wait, did young Master Wang crash into you? Wang Tongming laughed. You think my driving is that trash? I was just helping a friend out, but thanks to that accident, I actually got to meet the legend, Jiang Cheng. Hearing this, Qin Fen took a sip of wine, shocked that Wang Tongming, a top-tier elite, was out here glazing Jiang Cheng like he's the main character. Jiang Cheng laughed. I never thought I'd be eating with Shanghai's legendary rich heirs and the Ru, national husband himself. Wang Tongming waved him off. Drop that title, bro. If the girls in this country knew you just dropped $6.5 billion on my family's office building, you'd be the new national husband overnight. You're just too low-key. Want me to buy a front-page headline for you tomorrow? Wang Zhang nearly choked. Wait, what? You bought a skyscraper for $6.5 billion? Qin Fen was equally stunned, asking, Old Jiang, you're playing on a different level. Is this some massive investment play or what? Wang Tongming was surprised. You guys didn't know? We literally just came from the bank after he paid the full amount in cash. Qin Fen immediately turned to Jiang Cheng. Yo, Jiang Cheng, if there's a juicy project next time, let the homies in on it. I don't have as much cash, but I'm happy to pick up the crumbs behind you. Wang Zhang raised his hand. Me too. Sign me up for the crumb collecting squad. Jiang Cheng finally leaned in. Actually, I've got a short-term play. Got some insider info on a US stock with insane returns. If you guys want to hop on the boat and make some easy pocket money, you're welcome to join. Wang Zhang's eyes widened. US stock insider info? Old Jiang, who's your source? Is it legit? Jiang Cheng raised his glass, sounding like a boss. Can't reveal the source, but the offer is on the table. If you're in, get on the ship tonight. If you're scared, no biggie. It's just for fun. Let's not let money mess up the friendship. He thought to himself, I can't tell them about the Drizin funding secrets. They could be rivals later. But a one-time stock pump? Everyone can eat. I don't need their clout anymore. But good vibes are better when shared. Qin Fen turned to Wang Tongming. Old Wang, you look like you already knew about this. How much are you dropping? Wang Tongming was blunt. Found out last night. My dad gave me an extra $300 million to follow Jiang Cheng's lead, saying $100 million was too embarrassing. Jiang Cheng was surprised. Even the billionaire Wang Sr. was paying attention. Wang Zhang was sweating. The Wang family is the richest in the country, yet they're being this humble and following Jiang Cheng's lead? Qin Fen realized that if the billionaire Wang approved, the risk was basically zero. Jiang Cheng patted Wang Tongming's shoulder. Bet. We'll hit that small goal of 100 million profit, no problem. Wang Zhang gasped. Small goal? Is the ROI really that cracked? Jiang Cheng nodded. Standard play. 25% profit minimum. Qin Fen stood up immediately and pulled out his phone. Hold up, I gotta call my old man and tell him to wire me the bag right now. Wang Zhang jumped up too. I don't have hundreds of millions, but if I hit up my sister, we can definitely reach that. Small goal. Together. Seeing them panic, Jiang Cheng laughed. Chill out, guys. Go home tonight, think it over, and then decide. Qin Fen snapped back. Think about what? You two are already on the boat. I'm not waiting. I'm calling him now. Wang Zhang followed him out. Exactly. Old Jiang, if you say it, I believe it 100%. I'm all in, no thoughts, just vibes. Suddenly, a tiny figure appeared, peeking out from behind Jiang Cheng. It was none other than An Qi, An Jing's daughter. Recognizing him, she ran over excitedly shouting, Brother Jiang Cheng. Jiang Cheng was stunned. Huh? An Qi? What are you doing here? Jiang Cheng asks, An Ni, where's your mom? The kid starts stuttering, looking nervous as she replies, Mom? She's eating in a private room. Our boy Jiang Cheng spots the cap immediately. He's thinking, that shifty-eyed look is the universal sign of a kid caught red-handed after causing absolute chaos. He ruffles her hair and asks, Alright, which room? Lead the way and let's go find her. An Ni panics. I think. Wait, Brother Jiang Cheng, I totally forgot. I was just so hyped to see you that my brain lagged. Jiang Cheng frowns, pulling the angry dad face. An Ni, did you sneak out again without your mom knowing? An Ni panics. No, Brother Jiang Cheng, don't be mad. I heard my mom was here for a blind date, so I came to scope it out. She grins proudly. Don't worry, I've got a GPS tracker on me. Mom will find me in 5G speed. Plus, the staff here know I'm a VIP regular. Jiang Cheng nods. Alright, looks like your mom actually has some high-level precautions in place. He gives a wry smile, thinking it's a good thing the security here isn't NPC tier, and the environment is actually safe. Suddenly, An Ni grabs Jiang Cheng's hand and starts dragging him. Brother Jiang Cheng, hurry! We have to go save my mom right now! Jiang Cheng is confused. Save her from what? Isn't she just on a date? With tears in her eyes, she sulks. I don't want mom to have a boyfriend unless that boyfriend is you, Brother Jiang Cheng. Jiang Cheng thinks. Respect the hustle, kid. She's got elite taste. I treated her like a little brat, but she's out here trying to recruit me to be her new dad. Seeing this, Wang Tongming laughs. Whose kid is this? She's hilarious. Jiang Cheng sighs helplessly. She's the daughter of Sister An Xin, a top-tier watch collector. Wang Tongming's eyes go wide. Oh, her. I've met her a few times. Didn't know she had a kid this big. Honestly, Jiang, standing next to you, she actually kinda looks like your mini-me. Hearing this, An Ni hugs Jiang Cheng like a koala. I look like brother Jiang Cheng? Say less, I'm winning at life. Jiang Cheng says, don't listen to his nonsense. Just aim to look like your mom, and you'll be fine. Qin Fen finally chimes in. Bruh, I can't take this wholesomeness. Anyway, I just talked to my old man. He only dropped 200 million. I scraped together some change to hit 400 million total. How are we moving this bag? Wang Zhang adds. I'm not that cracked yet. I only managed to scrape up 3 million. Wang Tongming laughs. You guys are goats. Sorting out millions of dollars in just a few minutes? Built different. Right then, the gorgeous An Jin appears, walking in with some middle-aged guy who looks like a standard corporate NPC. As soon as she sees her, An Ni sprints over. Mommy! And Jin ruffles her hair with a smile. She gives a gentle look and says, so sorry, Jiang Cheng, and sorry to the rest of you for the trouble this little troublemaker caused. Jiang Cheng fixes his jacket and replies, no trouble at all. Little An Ni is actually a total gem. Then the guy behind An Jin steps up, putting his hand on An Ni's head. Hey everyone, I'm An Jin's friend, Wen Ang. My family runs an export empire. He looks down at An Ni. You must be An Ni. I'm Uncle Wen Ang. Don't run off like that again, okay? Your mom and I were worried sick. An Ni straight up slaps his hand away. Don't touch me, she snaps, leaving him standing there looking like a total clown. And Jin sees this, and immediately goes into mom mode. An Ni, why are you being so rude? An Ni starts sobbing, feeling totally wronged. I only ran out to find you. Mommy, do you not want me anymore? And Jin pulls her into a hug to comfort her. Don't say that. How could I ever not want you? And Nian then points straight at Jiang Cheng. Then does that mean you don't want Daddy Jiang Cheng either? Why are you eating dinner with some other guy? And Shin's heart skips a beat. She quickly covers her daughter's mouth. An Ni, what kind of nonsense are you spitting right now? She's internally panicking. She doesn't care if Wen Ang misunderstands. This date was just a chore for her family. But if Jiang Cheng and his squad get the wrong idea, it's game over, especially since she's low-key catching feelings for our boy. On the sidelines, Wang Zheng and the boys are losing it. Yo, did I just hear that right? Jiang Cheng is a whole father now? Wang Tongming is skeptical. No way, right? Sister Xin is 26, and Jiang Cheng is only 18. If he's the dad, he would have been in middle school. That's wild. Meanwhile, Wen Ang is over there thinking, my intel says An Ni's real dad shouldn't be this young. This guy has main character energy, and his friends are clearly loaded. I better not move until I check his stats. He glares at An Ni. This kid is straight up humiliating him. In their high society circles, having a kid out of wedlock isn't rare, but people usually hide them overseas. But An Xin keeps her around for everyone to see. His face twitches with hidden rage. He tells himself, if she wasn't a massive boost to my career, I wouldn't even be simping for her. Just wait until we're married. I'll make sure that brat disappears for good. Jiang Cheng looks Wen Ang up and down, thinking, this Wen guy looks like a standard elite NPC. If Sister Xin likes him, she'll explain herself. If not, she'll use me as a shield. Either way, I'm winning. An Ni grabs his hand again. Daddy Jiang, please make up with mommy so she doesn't go on dates with other guys. Jiang Cheng plays it cool. That's a question for your mom. The ball is in her court. And Xin thinks, is Jiang Cheng testing my loyalty right now? Is he checking my vibes? She remembers everything. An Ni is obsessed with Jiang Cheng. He didn't just save her life. He gave her the fatherly riz she's always craved. Even though she's grateful, she knows Jiang Cheng's background is way deeper than any background check could show. She never dared to cross that line before, but now? She's tempted to indulge in this little fantasy and see where it goes. Thinking this, An Xin sits down and strokes An Ni's hair. We've always been on great terms, haven't we? Jiang Cheng is internally celebrating. Sister Xin didn't deny it or correct the daddy title. That's basically her signing the more than friends contract. Let's go! And Ni adds, then can you and Daddy Jiang Cheng take me to the theme park? And Jin smiles, I'm always free for you, but I don't know about his schedule. And Ni turns to Jiang Cheng. Daddy Jiang, when are you free to take us? Can we go together? Jiang Cheng laughs. And Ni, if you're a good girl and stop running off on solo missions, I'll take you wherever you want. And Jin turns to Wen Ang. Mr. Wen, I'm so sorry, but I can't finish dinner with you. An Ni never eats properly when we're out, so I need to take her home now. Wen Ang keeps his cool. No worries, Xin. You take An Ni home. We'll grab dinner another time. Hearing him call her, that makes An Xin cringe. She thinks, Why is this guy acting so familiar? If Jiang Cheng gets the wrong idea because of this fraud, I'm gonna lose it. She looks visibly annoyed. We'll see. I'm usually slammed with work and don't have much free time. When Aang gives a greasy smile, that's fine, I'll wait until you're free. I've got CEO things to handle anyway, so I won't kill the vibe here. He turns and leaves, fuming. This used-up woman with a kid is really trying to play hard to get with me? Just wait until I get my hands on you, let's see how arrogant you are then. And Ni tugs on En Shin's shirt. Mommy, I'm starving. Can't we just stay and eat with Brother Jiang Cheng? En Shin smiles. Ni, he's busy with his friends. We can't be a nuisance. I'll talk to him later when he's free. Qin Fen jumps in. Sister Shin, it's all good. We're basically family here. Just stay and eat, no need to be formal. Wang Tongming adds, yeah, stay. You can teach us how to maintain these luxury watches while we eat. Wang Zheng joins the hype. Exactly. We've known each other forever but never had a meal. You guys look like a perfect family of 3 anyway. Let me call the waiter for more plates. Hearing them, Ni is hyped. Mommy, let's stay. I'm literally famished. And Jin finally gives in. Well, if you're sure we're not intruding, then thank you. Ni dashes to Jiang Cheng's side. Yes, I want to sit right next to Daddy Jiang Cheng. And just like that, the whole squad sits down. Ni is in heaven, constantly bugging Jiang Cheng. Brother Jiang Cheng, can you grab that for me? Can you feed me some soup? Fast forward to later that night. Jiang Cheng heads back to his massive villa. He pushes the door open and says, I'm home! He walks over to the bed and wraps his arms around the girl lying there. Wait, who is this mystery waifu? Why did she even show up? Alright, so after that smooth call to Xiao Zhao, you guys already know who this master shapeshifter is. Hehe. Hearing his voice, Xiao Zhao woke up startled and asked, Jiang Cheng, why are you suddenly here? Don't tell me you missed me. Our boy Jiang Cheng smirked and replied, Of course I missed you. Xiao Zhao pouted playfully, You're so bad, I literally just got out of the shower. Without a warning, Jiang Cheng scooped her up into a princess carry and asked, How about a little water battle? Blushing hard, Xiao Zhao squeaked, Then can I pick the starting location? Our boy grinned, No problem at all. He carried her straight into the bathtub. With glossy eyes, Xiao Zhao teased, Boss Jiang, pick any battlefield you want, you're bound to lose to me. Jiang Cheng softly replied, In a 1v1 against you, when have I ever not gotten wiped out? He then splashed water all over her. Look, I'm just narrating, you chat brothers know what happens next. Hee. Xiao Xiao gasped and squealed, You meanie! Fast forward to the next day at the headquarters of Jiang Cheng's investment firm. As soon as our boy arrived, Manager Shuer strutted over and whined, I've been waiting forever, CEO Jiang. Look at my legs, they're swollen twice their size from standing. Jiang Cheng teased back. Looks like Manager Chen is furious with me. How about I personally give you a foot massage later as an apology? Shu Yer played hard to get. How could a nobody like me bother big CEO Jiang? My big boss, let's just head inside. Jiang Cheng chuckled. No trouble at all. Doing this is actually my favorite pastime. Hearing this, Shu Jier smirked. CEO Jiang, should I tell these girls you're the actual owner? If I spill the beans, I'm afraid they'll eat you alive. Jiang Cheng laughed. Nah, pass. Manager Chen, I'm here for serious business today, not girlfriend hunting. Let's head into your private office. Oh, and should I massage those legs while we're at it? Shu Per gave him a knowing look. CEO Jiang, serious business comes first. I wouldn't dare trouble you with a leg massage right this way. Just then, a stunning girl rushed over excitedly. CEO Jiang, you're finally here. Jiang Cheng immediately scanned her stats. Zhao Liner, age 24, height 165 centimeters, beauty 94, body 94, favorability 70, loyalty 120, absolute max loyalty. Our boy realized this was the star investor rewarded by the system. At just 19, she had top-tier stock market research feats and was fast-tracked from a top domestic uni to study abroad. Before being recruited by the system, she was a Wall Street prodigy. To think her favorability and loyalty are already this maxed out on their very first meeting. Turning to her, our boy asked, Liner, are you like Manager Chen, wishing I'd drop by every day? Liner smiled brightly. Of course. You're our big boss after all. This is my first time meeting you in person, and you're way younger and way handsomer than I imagined. Hearing her compliment, Zhu teased. Well done, Liner, bold enough to flirt with the boss. Where are the documents I asked you to prepare? Liner replied. Already, manager. She handed the portfolio over to Jiang Cheng, CEO Jiang. These are the recent investment projects approved by the firm. Please take a look. Jiang Cheng took it and said, No rush on that. I came here today mainly to have you two execute a stock trade for me. Hitting right in her expertise, Liner beamed. Stocks? That's literally my specialty. Name the stock and you can leave it all to me. Jiang Cheng nodded calmly. I want to short Coca-Cola stock. Shu Care was taken aback. Boss, you mean Coca-Cola on the U.S. stock market? Jiang Cheng confirmed with a nod. That's right. Hearing this, Xu Care asked anxiously, CEO Jiang, I don't quite get why you'd make such a move. Liner was equally shocked, thinking, Coca-Cola is the world's biggest beverage giant with a 48% global market share. Not to mention it's Warren Buffett's longest-held stock. Shorting Coca-Cola in this market condition is practically financial suicide. Seeing their reactions, Jiang Cheng thought to himself, the system's 3-day future trend chart already gave me the cheat code. I trust the system 100%, but explaining this to outsiders is downright impossible. He took a sip of coffee and declared, my decision is final. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Just follow my lead. Tomorrow, fresh capital is coming in. Plus, I'm depositing over $20 billion into the company account. Be ready to execute the short with the highest leverage humanly possible. Got it? Xu Jecker asked curiously, CEO Zhang, do you happen to have insider info? Internally thinking, if he's dropping this much cash to short Coca-Cola, he must have snagged some massive insider intel. Jiang Cheng smirked. I do have a bit of insider news. If you girls have spare cash, feel free to hop on the train. Inwardly, he thought, I wasn't going to mention this, but since they're system-assigned top talent, this is the perfect test for their loyalty and market skills. Zhuwer nodded. I get it, but dumping over $20 billion at once will spark huge market alarms and blow our cover. We should scale it down to execute smoothly, Jiang Cheng asked. Zhuwer replied, under $10 billion is about the safest max, considering how ultra-stable this mega-cap stock is. Realizing she made total sense, Jiang Cheng thought, guess I was a bit too eager to go all in. Safety first in investing. Making $2 to $3 billion in profit over 2 days is still a solid win anyway. With that settled, he finalized. All right, wrap up the numbers tonight and start executing. Zhuwer and Liner chorused. Understood, boss. We'll make sure it's executed flawlessly. Job done. Jiang Cheng got back into his ride, texting his rich young master squad in Shanghai. Here's the corporate account. Hit me with those wire transfers. Wang Tongming texted. 400 million sent. Qin Fen, 400 million wired. Wang Zhang, 300 million done. Qi Yuan texted. Bro Jiang, give me an hour to scrape up some extra loans. Jiang Cheng replied, bet, wire it over as soon as you stack it. Back upstairs, Liner asked nervously. Manager Xu, is CEO Zhang's insider info really legit? Xu smiled. Hard to say, but someone who drops $20 billion isn't an NPC. Shorting a tight end like Coca-Cola is insane, unless he has a 100% winning hand. He's totally in control. Linker nodded. True. Anyone who could recruit us back home without hesitation can't be just a clueless rich heir. In 2 days, we'll see. If this insider info hits, our boss is an absolute mastermind. Zhu teased. How many times have you praised him today? Don't tell me you're down bad for the boss already, though he is super handsome. Liner pouted. Manager Schuper, I'm not that superficial. Sure, his visuals are totally my type, but if he's just a brainless rich guy, I couldn't care less. Unless he proves he's a true genius, then maybe I'll consider it. Zhu giggled. Girl, you're sundering so hard right now. Meanwhile, our boy Jiang Cheng called Zhao Ying. Where you at, Zhao Ying? Mind if I swing by so we can grab lunch together? Zhao Ying replied. I'm working part-time at Century Plaza. Probably won't have time for lunch. Jiang Cheng asked. Still working the auto show? Zhao Ying smiled. Yeah, it's a small-scale Bentley exhibition. Jiang Cheng perked up. Say less, I'm coming over right now. 20 minutes later on the first floor of Century Plaza, as soon as Jiang Cheng stepped inside, Zhao Ying spotted him instantly with a subtle beam of joy. Playing it cool like a random passerby, our boy walked up to pick her up. Ooh, a Bentley? Hey pretty girl, mind introducing this ride next to you? Zhao Ying feigned annoyance. Sorry, sir. If you want info on the car, please speak to the sales representative. Nearby NPCs started sneering. Look at that country bumpkin. His pickup line is so ancient. Dude acts so flirty. Getting rejected serves him right. That's my cold goddess for you. Hearing them, Jiang Cheng smirked. How about I give you clowns a masterclass on how to rizz up your goddess? One NPC flipped him off. Talking big in front of everyone. Aren't you afraid of getting face slapped? His friend backed him up. FR, she didn't even blink at you. Stop delusional cope. Right then, a salesman approached. Hello, sir. How can I assist you today? Jiang Cheng pointed. Introduce the car next to that goddess in the middle to me. The salesman enthusiastically pitched. Sir, this Bentley GT convertible is our newest addition. It rocks full-time AWD, a next-gen engine boasting 626 horsepower and an 8-speed automatic transmission. Jiang Cheng hopped into the driver's seat and asked, How much for this bad boy? The salesman replied, 5 million RMB, sir. Turning to Zhao Ying with a playful grin, Jiang Cheng asked, Hey gorgeous, what do you think of this ride? Zhao Ying gasped in surprise. Are you actually buying it? Jiang Cheng smirked. If I buy this car, will you go on a date with me later? Zhao Ying giggled sweetly. Honestly, even if you don't buy it, I'd still go out with you. The NPC hater froze with his jaw on the floor. Bruh, what did the goddess just say? Watching Zhao Ying's down bad reaction towards Jiang Cheng, the other two bystanders stood completely speechless. What the heck does this pickup strategy actually work? Should we go over and give it a shot too? Stepping out of the car, Jiang Cheng flexed. Nah, girl. Buying a car was the main quest today. Dating was just a side mission. Sorry, beauty. Even if you want to date me, you gotta wait till I buy this car first. Plus, you haven't answered my question yet. He walked over, gently pinched Zhao Ying's cheek, and asked, How do you feel about this car? Zhao Ying blushed. It's pretty great, super comfortable, and looks stunning. Jiang Cheng calculated mentally. When I shared US stock leaks with Wang Tongming's squad, the system rewarded me 5 mid-tier cashback cards. Spending maxes out cashbacks at 2 million per card on purchases over 2 million. Meaning, if I buy this 5 million supercar, if I trigger a 2x cashback card, I'll net back 4 million RMB instantly. Using it to buy this car is an absolute steal. Handing his black card to the salesman, he declared, Since my girl likes it, swipe it. If I buy this, can this cutie go on a date with me? The salesman took it frantically. If Ms. Zhao agrees, absolutely. Just gotta notify management. Jiang Cheng smiled. Great. The salesman hyped up. Mr. Jiang, please take a seat over here. I'll handle the paperwork. How would you like to pay? Jiang Cheng threw an arm around Zhao Ying's shoulder and dropped the ultimate flex. Full payment up front. But put it under her name, not mine. The salesman froze on the spot. Wait. Huh? The salesman's jaw literally hits the floor as he stutters. Wait, you mean our car model? Bro, you're not capping, right? Jiang Cheng just waves him off like it's nothing. Why would I play about this? She's a part-timer here, so you've got her info on file, right? Just put the car in her name. The salesman scratches his head, looking totally lost. Sir, are you 100% sure? I mean, you guys acted like total strangers a second ago. Jiang Cheng just smirks and plays it off. What are you even thinking? She's my girlfriend. I was just teasing her a bit earlier. Keep up. The salesman finally has his light bulb moment. Oh, I get it now. He thinks to himself, so these two were just role-playing in public to spice things up. I guess in this world, the top-tier waifus really do only belong to the high rollers. Ding! The payment clears and the system notification pops up. Congrats, host. You've successfully used the consumption cashback card. You've received a refund of $20 million. Jiang Cheng is low-key vibrating with joy. This means the car was basically free, and he just pocketed a casual 15 million profit. 20 minutes later, after finishing the paperwork with the salesman, Jiang Cheng walks back out with a huge grin. Hey, beautiful. Everything's settled. This whip officially belongs to you now. The salesman suddenly pops a confetti cannon and cheers. Chu Ying, congrats on becoming the proud owner of this luxury ride. He turns to the stunned Chu Ying to explain. Miss Chu Ying, Mr. Jiang just paid the full amount and registered everything under your name, so it's all yours to drive home right now. Chu Ying is frozen. Jiang Cheng, you. Right then, another model walks over to join the scene. She gasps with pure envy. OMG, Chu Ying, you're so lucky. Did you guys really just meet today? Her mouth is saying congrats, but her eyes are glued to Jiang Cheng, clearly trying to shoot her shot. Another girl slides in to catch the vibes. For real, I'm so jealous. That's a Bentley. I literally dream about having one of these. Looking at them, Chu Ying thinks to herself with annoyance, what is wrong with these two? I'm not even close with them, we literally just met today. Jiang Cheng catches her expression and realizes these two green tea snakes are totally killing Chu Ying's vibe. Without missing a beat, he slides his arm around her waist and pulls her close into his chest. He whispers playfully, what's with the blank stare? Don't tell me you're already moved to tears? This little gift is barely even an appetizer. Chu Ying tries to back off. Jiang Cheng, I don't deserve this. This car is too... Before she can finish, Jiang Cheng shuts her down with his max-level deep affection gaze. Just drive it, okay? To me, this is literally pocket change. Looking at how hard he's simping for her, Chu Ying starts overthinking. Jiang Cheng seems to really like me now, but who knows if he'll still feel this way when it's time for marriage. Plus, would a family like his ever accept a daughter-in-law who's just a pretty face with zero background? Feeling the pressure, she gently pushes him away. Jiang Cheng, can we talk about this later? Let me get my head straight first. Jiang Cheng acts like the ultimate gentleman. I get it. No worries, I just wanted to drop by and see you anyway. Get back to work, I'm heading to the office. Call me when you're done. He thinks to himself, since she sees me as a bi. Good guy. Right now, I'm not gonna force the issue today. Cut to a bit later at Spirit Entertainment. As soon as Jiang Cheng walks in, Shu Er teases him. President Jiang, you've only been gone a few hours and you're already back? Did you fail to rizz up some girl at the car show? Jiang Cheng sits down and grabs a water. I'm here for business, alright? Besides, is there any girl in that building who could even compete with you? Zhu laughs it off. Haha, as if I'm worthy of President Jiang? You should stick to teasing those fresh college grads. Jiang Cheng doesn't want to play the flirt game right now and changes the subject. What's the word on the stocks? Zhu gets serious. The operation is underway. Don't worry, Ling and I are monitoring everything personally. However, Coca-Cola is pumping right now. They just dropped a global ad with an A-list star, and the price jumped 30% in a single day. Ling adds with a worried tone. If we enter the market tonight when the US exchange opens and it keeps pumping, we could lose nearly $1 billion in just a few hours. Jiang Cheng takes a casual sip of water. Relax, just do exactly what I told you. He knows that if everything goes according to plan, the Coca-Cola scandal is going to explode by midnight. He needs to buy up every available share tonight. If they survive today, tomorrow they feast. Zhu nods, feeling his confidence. If you're that sure, then I'm in. We'll pull an all-nighter at the office and watch the market open together. Jiang Cheng stands up. Sounds good? Get to work then. And he heads out. Who knows how much time passes? But Jiang Cheng eventually opens his eyes and yawns. Ugh, I seriously crashed out in the office. Suddenly, nature calls. He's half awake and stumbling around trying to find the restroom. The moment he pushes a door open, Zhu lets out a high-pitched scream. He quickly tries to hush her. Don't scream, you're scaring me. I just came in to use the bathroom. Why are you in my room? Zhu stammers, President Jiang, I thought you went home. Why are you... Just then, Ling hears the noise from outside. Sister Zhu is everything okay? Zhu panics and bolts the door shut. Jiang Cheng whispers, Hey, I'm still in here. Zhu turns around and covers his mouth. At this distance, Jiang Cheng starts feeling the heat. He was already struggling to hold his bladder, but this tension with Zhu is about to make him explode. Outside, Ling presses her ear to the door, totally suspicious. Sister Zhu what is actually going on? Zhu fakes a laugh. Nothing, just a huge bug. Gave me a jump scare. Ling offers, What kind of bug? You need help? I've been a bug slayer since I was a kid. Zhu quickly replies, No need. I already smashed it to bits. Ling eventually walks away. Oh, okay then. Don't take too long in the shower. I just finished buying all the tradable shares, so I'm gonna go back to monitoring. Zhu sighs. Got it, go ahead. Once the footsteps fade, Zhu finally lets out a breath of relief. She looks up at Jiang Cheng, whose face is flushed red and his breathing is getting heavy. He looks back at Zhu and their eyes lock in a moment of pure, unadulterated tension. Right then, Zhu favorability meter jumps to 85 points. She stammers, President Jiang, why are you looking at me like that? I didn't know you were here. I thought you left. Also, why didn't you turn on the lights? Before she can finish, Jiang Cheng's hand suddenly reaches out and grabs the goods. He says calmly, My bad, I just couldn't help myself. Without another word, he leans in and gives Zhu a kiss that would make a K-drama lead blush. She quickly pushes him back. President Jiang, don't! At that moment, her favorability meter starts tanking down to 70 points. Jiang Cheng is caught off guard. Did I totally misread her? I thought she was giving me the green light. I guess don't actually means don't this time. He thinks to himself, if I actually force this right now, someone with Zhu personality will definitely turn into my worst enemy. Having a top-tier elite employee turn against me would be a nightmare. For the long game, I have to hold back. He makes the executive decision to let go of her and step back. Seeing him actually stop, Zhu is genuinely shocked. She didn't expect him to respect her boundaries like that, and her favorability meter instantly bounces back up to 85 points.